Oh, sweet Jesus, we've made it to Friday. It has happened. The week is over. We do not have to work anymore. Well, assuming you have like a normal 9-to-5 job. I guess there are some people who work weekends, and that sucks. So for you, you're screwed. Your week is starting. But for the rest of us, we have made it through. It's very wet, unfortunately, and it's going to rain all tomorrow. So maybe not the greatest weekend, and we're not allowed to go anywhere still. But you know what? It's still a weekend. First, second, and third already here. Looks like Close Calls, Melissa, and Danny have all joined us already. It is a free-for-all Friday, so I am going to go and post our Zoom call up on the chat there, and anyone who wants to join is welcome to. You will be on the show. You will be on the show, which is very exciting. I know that everyone's terribly excited about that concept. Everybody loves it. So yeah, come join us if you'd like to be on it. If you don't want to be on it, that's fine as well. I will warn you that the Friday shows go a little bit crazy. They go a little off the rails because it's Friday, and then there are people on the show, and we cannot necessarily steer things because insanity ensues. So fourth and fifth, or footh and fifth. This is good. It's keeping the trend going. I wonder if we'll have a 6th and a 7th and an 8th and a 9th and a 10th.
That'll help me keep track of how many people are in.
That would be super easy. That would make it so much easier. Just name what number you are. We have a 6th. Oh my God. The theme is continuing. This is so exciting. Will we get to 10?
So well behaved.
On a Friday too. Who knew? I don't know what got into them, but this is very exciting. We're doing well, Smiles. How are you doing today? How is your Friday? I'm gonna go out to the land tomorrow early and drop off a barbecue. We got a free barbecue.
Oh, Trey screwed it up.
Oh, Trey. Emily had 7th, and then Trey went with 7th Heaven. He could have kept the theme alive and totally messed it up. That's
Damn
so
it,
sad.
Trey.
Trey, why? Why do you do it? Oh man, see, I totally want to do this speaker view, but with like out us. All right, that's not gonna work though. All right, let's go over to the Zoom call. We've got Emily here. Hello, Emily.
Emily's t-shirt says math teachers or something.
Yeah.
Now this is the best.
Putting the fun in functions.
Since t equals 0.
Since t equals 0.
I'm well known for my nerdy math t-shirts, but they're all like huge on me.
They are big on you now.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great problem to have. Giant t-shirts.
Well, I'm kind of glad that I'm not leaving the house at all because none of my summer clothes fit me. Because I mean, last time I wore them, I was 70 pounds heavier. So
right. But I'm just saying that it's a great problem to have. Like, it's a way better problem.
Karen says post the Zoom again.
Done. Let's do this.
I've totally held on to all of my clothes, though, just in case. Like, I'm at that point that I'm just like, just in case I end up getting it all back. I want to have it back.
Well, the thing is, though, that, like, that's fine because you can still use giant t-shirts, right? Like, they're still super useful.
I mean, there's a limit to how giant is useful because when they get too giant and they don't they get tangled and stuff and you're leaning on it.
Yeah.
But
no, I can see that. Yeah.
I've got giant pants.
Are they
that's
Jenkos?
Yeah, they're less useful.
They're not Jenkos. They're my COVID shorts. But when they opened up the thrift stores in Virginia,
okay,
I have a pair of shorts, so I went there, and the try-on rooms were not open. I just bought pants that I wouldn't have to worry about being too tight. But it turns out that I don't even have to unbutton them to put them on.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
That's living the life, man.
So now I can eat whatever I want because I feel so skinny.
I don't think poison is going to be any good for you. I'll be honest.
You know, you haven't tried it, obviously.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I wouldn't eat anything. I would stick
Nico's here.
to actual food.
How'd your interview go, Nico?
Yeah, how did the interview go, Nico? We need a full report.
How does Friday Nico feel about Thursday Nico?
She's like, I don't what interview? So hello Mordecai,
We have
welcome.
10 people, by the way.
Hey, Close Calls is on the show.
Hey, Close Calls.
We've never seen Close Calls before.
Close Calls can't hear us yet.
He's connecting the audio. He's getting connected.
Okay.
This is happening. This is gonna be a moment. We're gonna have a moment.
We're going to have times over here.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh.
Now connected.
I fell down the stairs 2 times today.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Now connected.
2 times. That's how you know it was a good day.
Right. The first one was an accident, but the second one I just wanted to see if I could recreate it.
Yeah.
The first one was a trial to get it right.
Like I said,
Practice
2
makes
points.
perfect.
2 points of data is a trend. Like
Yeah, that's true.
Hi, Nico.
Ni-
Tell us about the interview.
The interview was
Nico.
weird.
Everyone turn down your show volume if
Yeah.
you're in the Zoom.
Yeah. If you're in the Zoom, you'll need to turn down the stream volume because it's a little behind and still the same things we just said.
Yeah.
All right.
That's like a weird mind-bending thing. Yes, so,
It is.
it was more of a. So I already had like the HR. I thought the personality test, so I thought this was going to be the more like drill you on the technical thing test, but it just wound up being the project lead for the project who wanted to tell me more contract stuff and wanted to hear
Oh.
more personality shit. So I'm like,
You're like, thank God I drank.
yeah.
Would you be staying at the same organization or leaving your organization?
No, I'm not like chomping at the bit to leave my job.
Yeah.
I do love the work. It's a miserable place. But that's really
right.
expected considering what, we look at all day long.
Yeah.
Dealing in major crimes is not fun. It's exciting to me, but you look a year out and you're like, am I still gonna like myself and humanity a year from now? I mean, I don't like them a lot now, but
Yeah.
like,
That was exactly what I was about to say. No, I don't like anybody either now either.
yeah. I mean, there's only so much like stuff I can look at, and the problem is this interview is with the State Department.
Okay.
So what they're looking at is it's a much smaller office. It's kind of like where I came from when I was with Homeland, just kind of flying by the seat of our pants insider threat stuff.
Yeah.
So less organization, less report writing, less note taking, less all the things that sound great, but at the same time more of just sit in the seat. We need to fill this slot. I
Yeah.
don't care if you're a mushroom. You're going to take this large paycheck and don't break anything. You know?
Where do I apply for that?
Statedepartment.org. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no.
I'm like excited. Like, today I'm sure everyone knows the Twitter feed thing, the Twitter hack, and I'm like, oh, I would have loved that case, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's very cool. Oh my goodness, Caitlin is very excited.
I'm extremely excited.
Why is that, Caitlin? Why are you excited?
Potato Man seems to be here.
Oh, we've got Potato Man back. Once again, if anybody wants to join the show tonight, this is the chat. You can come be a part of it. I will, if people go crazy, I will end up muting the meeting to move forward. I just want to let people know that now, but we'll keep everybody on for now. But if it starts going insane,
He's kind of a stick in the mud.
I've got a button now, just in case. I'll still go back to the meeting, right? We'll still have people to participate, but there have been, I noticed last week there was a little bit of just me going, oh, this is not my show anymore.
I just want to make it clear that I've already been drinking.
Yay! Drunk Friday.
Yay.
all right, hold on, I'm gonna get my drink.
All right, do it.
Nico, I came prepared with a bottle of vodka by the side, ready for the wheel of fate this night because I wasn't prepared last night.
Oh my goodness.
So this is what I drank so far tonight.
Oh, that's a big one
Turn
too.
and show the label better.
What do we got? Red Tank.
Red tank. That looks like a red tank.
Nico went and murdered Mordecai because he's now off of the meeting to take his beer.
Nico has
I'm currently drinking a blackberry wheat beer. I think it is.
Oh
from
my!
a cup, like a real gentleman.
Terrible gluten-free beer. This
I-
I have a gin fizz in a can.
I feel like none of you should be doing trivia right now, and you should be just writing blogs. About beers.
Fuck.
Oh no, he just fell down the stairs again. Oh
Damn it,
Jesus.
not on the stairs again. Close call.
Oh no.
Oh, banana.
All right, so let's do this. Do we have enough people?
Oh, we definitely have enough.
We have enough people for our Free for All Friday. One last time, if you want to be on the show, that is the link. We're going to move forward. Question number 1. Let's do this.
Maths question. Multiply the number of balls on a snooker table at the break with the number of Olympic rings, and what number do you get?
Oh, math. That's what number you get. Math numbers. Oh, that is terrible. Why are you doing this to people? You don't like people, do you? I feel like that's the issue. Somebody hurt you this week, didn't they? All right. We've got about...
I know what snooker is, y'all.
You don't? I think it's one of the characters from Jersey Shore, isn't it?
Snooki. Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
I've got a couple people from New Jersey on the show, so that makes it more entertaining. Let me go in and share the show as well. For those that don't know, Free for All Friday, you can be on the show. You've obviously seen the link there that we have put in. You can get points for being one of the first 3 people onto the show, into the chat, saying first, second, or third. You also get points for sharing, which I'm going to do right now. So you'll see on the show there's an alert that goes up. Boom! Look at that. If you see that with your name on it, you're going to get a point. You can also host the show over on Twitch and get a point for doing that as well. Time's up, so we're going to go to the chat. Yeah. Oh, look. See, Emily did it. Emily did it
Craig
over there.
has answered boobies again. I see you, Craig.
All right. So, waiting for Facebook to catch up. And let's see. Oh, we do have an answer here by Potato Man. Would you like to read that?
Well, my stepsister Beth stole my balls, and I have no Olympic rings because I'm fat.
Yeah. Probably from the potatoes. I had to.
So none. The
Yeah.
answer is 0 from Potato Man.
So Close Calls also hosting us, and it was it Nico, did you share it? Thank you if that was you. So none from Potato Man makes perfect sense. Potato Man, I had to make Caitlin aware of Latvian jokes on Reddit. I don't know. Let's go to the Zoom. Are you guys aware of Latvian jokes over on Reddit?
I actually had to Google it.
Yeah?
You explained it the other night.
Oh, okay.
I've never been to Reddit.
Okay. Well, that's probably better because what you could do is be productive instead. But if you ever want to know about memes and other things that have nothing to do with real life or your career or anything like that, Reddit's the place to go. And so Uncle Raj, aka Potato Man, reminds me a lot of Latvian jokes, which is often has to do with there being no food and it being very dark and cold and being taken by the government. And they're very dark jokes with I want to say like the payoff on the jokes tend to lie. They're a little anti-joke is what they are. And so check those out. And I feel like that's where Potato Man gets some of their like inspiration. All right. So, what's that?
My forensic investigations, I should start looking at Reddit more closely for Latvian jokes.
Yes.
Yes.
They're very dark and anti-joke, which is really entertaining. Caitlin, I shared a bunch with Caitlin, and she made it through about 3 where she tried to look really stern, like she didn't like them and that these were terrible, and then she couldn't stop laughing. She was like...
Our relationship is fueled on delicious food
Yeah.
and terrible puns.
Yes. Latvian jokes not punny at all. They're
terrible.
They're terrible. Potato Man has said I am wrong, which I don't know if that's true, but
Okay.
Can
Can we get to the answer?
Yes. What is the answer?
Nobody got it right.
What? No one got it right.
The
Oh
answer
my
is
goodness.
110 because there are 5 Olympic rings and there are 22 snooker balls. 1 cue ball, 15 red balls in the little triangle, and then a yellow ball, a green ball, a brown ball, a blue ball, a pink ball, and a black ball.
There you have it.
Karen.
Did Karen?
That's pretty baller.
Where is that?
No, Karen did 60.
No, Karen said 60.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Karen didn't Karen. We should
Oh,
Karen.
She didn't Karen. She should have Karen. Yeah, no, that's what we're finding
I
out.
did say blue ball. Thank you, close calls. I almost laughed a little as I said blue ball.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that you caught it.
Oh, Christine has joined us here mid-question. Welcome. Yeah, the closest we got, it looks like, is 100, but it's a Friday, so that wasn't a closest question, right? Was it?
No.
No. So Trey closest, but that doesn't mean crap. Let's move on to question number 2.
Closest means tickle. Question number 2. What Italian term in cooking means soft but firm?
Oh, I believe that's chubby. But it's, oh, sorry, it's Italian. Le chubby. Is that, no? Is that not right?
No.
Oh, all right. About 40 seconds left to get your answers in.
I don't know why this was a Friday question.
I'm not sure either. Why is it a Friday question?
I don't know what I was thinking.
Is it? No?
I've been a little soft in the brain this week.
Well, then it's a Friday question for you. And that's the only important thing.
Fun fact, also the name of Potato Man's uncle.
Oh.
Soft in the brain?
Oh, no. The other one.
Yeah.
Al dente.
Yeah, that one.
Short for Albert. Is that what you're?
Albert dente.
Good old Albert Dente.
Am I still hungover from yesterday?
Yeah, probably a little bit. You got a little wonky there at the end. It was pretty
I'm a
great.
real beast of a week.
Well, I'm glad we could help you through it.
You always do.
Well,
Is it
All
time
right.
for the wheel yet, Nico?
Huh?
Is it time for the wheel yet?
Not yet. No, I need like a cup of water, maybe.
Wheel of water.
Nico gets to drink from the fire hose.
Yes. That is how much water is needed. All right. So let's see. Waiting for Facebook to catch up. Oh,
Everybody's answered.
well, Potato Man has a particular answer. I just want to.
Well, my brother Maud is soft and tubby. So Jessica.
Yeah. Right? That makes sense to me. All right. So let's see. We've got did you write the question during lunch?
No.
Is what Craig said with the word right as if it's the opposite of wrong. Did you
Craigie can't smack talk unless he's coming on the Zoom.
Well, there you go. You've already said it, I think. All right. So those are all the answers that got in. A lot of people went with al dente. Trey says to the tooth is what al dente means. Alfonso is what he goes with. So Husky Albert is what Ian went with.
Hey.
There you have it. All right. So what is the correct answer?
Al dente.
Al dente is the correct answer. All right. So everybody that said al dente gets the points. Close calls first.
Yay.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop.
And Trey, it does mean to the tooth if you translate it directly, but it means firm but chewy. So like
Soft but firm.
Yep. All right. Let's go on to question number 3.
Question number 3. What do sumo wrestlers throw in the ring before combat?
Oh, I know this one.
Their pants.
Smaller sumo wrestlers. No?
Steel folding chairs.
That's.
It's a different kind of wrestling there. Close calls.
That's.
You know who we're missing tonight? We're missing Septic.
Oh yeah, Septic isn't here. I don't know why. Probably working. That would be my guess.
At midnight?
Well, yeah. Well, no, he has to work the next morning.
Yeah.
And so that would be my guess. But
Sleeping.
let's see.
The boat come in and realizing that you're wrong is a horrible feeling.
Yeah.
So folks on the Zoom, what do you think the most intimidating thing they could throw into the ring would be to intimidate their opponent?
Spiders?
Like if you were to try and like win a sumo wrestling match, What would you throw into?
Oh, I know the
The
answer
ring.
to this.
What would you throw?
They're little jockstrap things.
Just so
Oh,
that
I
you.
know. I know. A
Yeah,
salad.
Patrick said that.
I was gonna say the little jockstrap.
Okay.
No, throw a salad in there. They'll leave.
Melissa says rotten sushi. That would be pretty bad.
Ugh.
All right, time's up. We'll wait for Facebook to catch up. A lot of people saying salt and rice. Those are the two biggest ones there. Patrick went with their thongs. It's a little jockstrappy thing, I think, is the way he'd say that. Ian went with bath salts, which is like salt, but also makes you think that you are currently wearing the skin of an alligator.
It's what Nico was drinking last night.
Was bath salts?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
We had a Japanese exchange student when my brother was in high school,
Yeah.
and he brought me sumo wrestler trading cards.
What?
I know.
Oh, they
right?
had to be huge.
I treasured them.
Those are called posters.
So that they were dope.
Oh. So we have a lot of different answers. Trey says, was it tatamis?
Tatamis.
Tatami's not folding chairs.
Tatami mat.
Oh, gotcha.
The one you roll up.
It would be way more intimidating to throw an actual chair into the ring and not a folding chair. Right? Especially if it was one of those like leather armchairs.
It's a recliner.
Yeah, if you throw a recliner in, your opposition's going to be like, this isn't going to go well for me. That person just literally launched a love seat into the ring. I'm out.
I believe that counts as yeeting.
Yeah. No, absolutely. That'd be yeeting a love seat into the ring.
If I may, I know the correct pronunciation.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Yeet.
Yeah, no, I think that's correct. That nailed it. So what's the correct answer? It looks like either rice or salt. Which is it?
It's salt.
It's salt. So what happens though if the sumo wrestling match is also happening at the end of a wedding?
That's a different tradition in Japan. Maybe that's also salt.
Oh, okay. They don't throw rice and salt? I feel like
I feel like that's just an American thing that we throw rice at people.
but what
if they're in Florida and they throw bath salts?
Ian would
Then it's a
really-
really fucked up reception, Ian.
Yes. Then
Someone's gonna
Well,
get
that's a
their
pretty
face
standard reception if you've been to Florida.
you do save a lot of money on the open bar though, because nobody
Nico,
cares.
have you gone from drinking bad gluten-free beer to eating ice cream?
No, it's fried rice.
Nice.
We were
Oh.
just Japan, so
Salt rice, and you were like fried rice. I
Fried
need
rice,
that.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, so question number 3 is done. Looks like first one with that was Melissa, 2 points to her. Everybody else that got salt gets a point as well. Let's move on to question number 4.
Which Lloyd Webber musical has the cast performing on roller skates?
This is Xanadu, right? Xanadu the musical. Is that not a musical? I feel like it should be. Is it
Should
not
be.
Xanadu? It had like Olivia Newton-John in it. There were songs in that, right? There were totally songs. Don't look at me like I'm crazy.
I will look at you however I want to look at
Don't you dare.
Where's the cat?
I don't know where the cat is. There's no thunder, so it's not hanging out here in
No.
the studio like normal.
My little baby. She never came in last night.
No. Ian says Hot Wheels the musical with the trademark. Mm-hmm. Let's see. We got about 10 seconds left. Craig says the good one. Is that just all? Are you saying that all of the other Andrew Lloyd Webber musicals are not
They're
good?
just shit.
You're like, oh, Phantom, way better when there were roller skates.
Roller skates.
Yeah.
I would actually want to see that.
Yeah. Maybe what it is we should take all of them and just transfer them onto skates, and then that'll make them better.
Might make cats better.
Let's see. Karen almost put solar babies. I don't know what the solar baby is. I feel like that's a type of like sunscreen or something.
Yeah.
Potato Man's in. If my father Ubuntu, who apparently was named after an operating system, had anything to say about it, all of them. Ubuntu was a wise man. Your father, a very smart man. All musicals should be on roller skates. All right, so let's take a look at the answers. Trey says, I mean, cats. That's what he would
Cats
like to
on
have.
roller skates, I'd watch.
Actual cats on roller skates.
I don't even want to see a musical of cats on roller skates. I just want to see cats on roller
That's
skates.
what Close Calls just said.
Yeah.
I mean, are there going to be buttholes that are CGI added? Or just actual real
Release the butthole cuts, you monsters.
Mm,
monsters?
Important questions.
yes. I feel like if that movie had been all real cats, it would have just been all buttholes, because that's all our cat shows
Read
us.
what Melissa wrote. That's
And it would've
interesting.
been
Let's see. What does Melissa
Third from the
have?
bottom.
Third from the bottom. I saw a Midsummer Night's Dream on skates in Central Park. I don't know if you saw a Midsummer Night's Dream on skates in Central Park. I think you might have been tripping. We had to run after them while they changed locations for different scenes. That's pretty hilarious. So instead of being on stage, they just had places that they did each of the scenes and roller skated to them. That's hilarious. Oh man, we got to go see that. You're just running after them.
Let's go to New York.
Oh god, it's in the woods. This one's in the woods. Oh,
We'll go to New York. We'll eat pastrami sandwiches, and we'll chase people around Central Park demanding that they perform a Midsummer Night's Dream for us.
yeah, that's what we do. Even they're not actually doing it. We just
No, you don't go to Katz's. You go to the Platters cart on like 10 and 6th or whatever that is, wherever they are now.
We do Katz's.
yeah, Katz's is
You're
fantastic.
never going to convince us otherwise. Don't try.
I will try another place. I will try. I've done Carnegie. I did Roxy. I did a bunch of different ones. Katz is far and away better than the other ones.
It's so thick.
But what's this other one?
Like the fucking lamb platter. I forget what the actual word for it is. Shit, I gotta look it up now.
Oh no, we want pastrami.
Oh no.
We need the best pastrami in the city.
You're talking about it already.
Okay, good.
We first time. Well, I'll tell the story when we're doing questions.
Melissa also saw hair in a weird room in the Empire State Building. Like the musical, or did you?
Somebody flashed her.
Yeah, that it could have just been in the drain of the bathroom.
No, I'm talking about a Euro cart on like 11th Avenue that has an hour-long wait.
Oh,
A
all
cart?
right. A cart.
Well,
Wow.
if you're ever in New Jersey and you want to try an
Nope.
insane experience,
Yeah, I like insane experiences.
the place in Edison, New Jersey, right on your way to New York, and it's called Harold's Deli.
Okay.
They serve sandwiches the size of your head.
Oh.
A stack of 3 pancakes in a pizza box.
Yes, pickles are this big.
Oh wow.
All right.
All right.
Then
Going once, just go one time.
All right, we're all going together.
get one sandwich for 5 people.
Family style.
So a lot of people answered.
The cheesecake was like,
It was
What?
insane. It was insane.
How do they make money?
Well, it was $40. Starlight Express seems to be the.
it wasn't even expensive.
It wasn't. I have no idea how they make money. But it's not real food, and they've convinced us otherwise. Like we get hypnotized on the.
You're
way,
on the
like,
drugs.
Play-Doh is delicious.
Right, and then as you're walking out with your mouth full of sawdust, people are like, "What's wrong with those people?" So is the answer Starlight Express?
Yep.
It is. Ian says it was Wheel of Fate the musical. Is that?
No.
No, it isn't. No, that's not true.
Can we do Wheel of Fate for Danny's answer?
What was Danny's answer? Let's see. What did Danny? Straight Express.
Straight Express.
The Straight Express. That yeah, that might need a Wheel of Fate. That feels like.
Do it.
Yep. All right. I guess we'll have to decide this one with the Wheel of Fate.
My God, I haven't been straight since I was 15.
Well,
All right.
maybe the wheel will change your mind.
I didn't even notice that, Nico.
Yeah, that's a good one. Let's
I was
let's find
so
out.
excited for that answer. I was like, God, I hope she did that on purpose.
Fine, whatever, says the Wheel of Fate. So a point to
Okay,
Danny
but
as
the
well.
rule is that if we have to Wheel of Fate it, Danny doesn't get 2 points. Danny gets 1 point.
Go
Yeah.
for it.
Close Calls gets 2 points.
She's like, I got wine, bitch.
I think I just amused myself with a straight comment for like
I loved it. I was like, God, I hope that was on purpose.
All right. Smiles has just joined us again and missed an entire question. And Trey yelled fish. All right, so let's move on to question number 5.
Which character did Clint Eastwood play in Rawhide? First and last name, please.
All right.
So, the first time I went to Katz's, we went after one of Keith's shows, and I saw the size of the sandwiches. I wasn't that hungry, so I agreed to split a sandwich with one of the people who was there. And we go up and we say, well, what do you want, pastrami or do you want a Reuben? Or no, wait, what do we say?
Corned beef.
Oh, yeah, do you want a corned beef Reuben or do you want a pastrami Reuben? That was the question we were asking, because we knew we wanted the Reuben.
Okay.
And so we go up and I said, well, I've only ever had a corned beef Reuben. She said, me too. So we should probably do the corned beef Reuben. And the guy behind the counter is listening to us and just watching us have this conversation. And he's slicing something. And then he puts it on a plate and he shoves it towards us and says, try that. And we said, okay. And we tasted it and we go, oh my God, that is so good. This is so good. And he goes, yeah, that's the pastrami. That's what I'm giving you. He just didn't give us a choice. He's like, you're not getting corned beef.
That's what you're doing.
Okay. And then every time we went to Katz's after that, I went and saw that same guy. His name was Eric. He was lovely.
Yeah. And we always ask for the extra juicy. Is that what it was called? Extra moist?
Juicy. Yeah.
Something
Juicy
like that.
pastrami.
Which just means really fatty pastrami.
Really fatty.
Which is...
Really fatty and fucking terrible for you.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's fantastic. All right, so time is up. We're waiting
it was
for
the
Facebook.
wet pastrami. That's
wet.
What it was.
That's
Wet
what it
pastrami.
was. And yeah, that was like the secret word that you had to use.
Otherwise they give you a mixture.
Yeah.
But I had Katz's Delicatessen ship Keith a pound of wet pastrami.
It was good, even from a distance. There's actually a place in Georgetown Butcher, I think it is, which is actually pretty good as well. It's not Katz's level of good, but it's like Katz's minus 4 hours of driving good, right? Like so.
Star and Shamrock on H Street, because that was as my friends called it, my people's bar, the Jew Irish bar. Like, yes, and it was pretty good, but it was loud, and I understand why it closed. But.
I mean, I think most bars are pretty loud, so I'm not sure why that was its go-to.
It's right near Gallaudet, so they would make the music really loud for the clientele.
Yeah, I would think it wouldn't bother anybody at that point.
Like the thumping, I don't know.
Yeah.
Potato Man has something to say.
Yeah, what's that?
His Midsummer Night Stream is me when I'm drunk peeing up my stepmom's house.
That? Also, another offer.
My great uncle Ben said that potato hide is extremely strong. We wore it to rob a bank. I'm yet to see him.
You crack me up, Potato Man. All right. A lot of people said Rowdy Yates, it looks like.
Hi, Karen.
Lemony Snicket.
Lemony Snicket.
Yeah. Smiles goes with Karen. And Nico says, I'm pretty sure it's a cowbird again.
Cowbird.
Yes. Any of those correct?
Yeah.
Yep. So I assume that is a negative 1 point for Smiles. What is the correct answer?
Rowdy Yates.
Rowdy Yates is correct. Looks like
Trace is Rowdy Yates.
Danny looks like
Bates?
like they got it first, and then Emily and Trey, even though it was a question, which is not how you usually.
This is not Jeopardy, friends. You do not answer in the form of a question.
Yeah, that's true. Close Call says, "Pound the Wet Pastrami is my Toad the Wet Sprocket a cover band."
All right,
it's a good band.
I'd listen to that.
Yeah, it's a good band. You eat pastrami and listen to Toad the Wet Sprocket. I'm in. All right, let's see who's going. Oh,
Trey's going.
Trey's got to go for a ride. He is
Trey.
A professional bike rider.
Kind of professional amateur bike rider.
Yeah, he doesn't make any money on it, but
One of these days I gotta ask how Zwift works, because like my rides are like at 6 a.m. So I have that all out of the way before happy hour.
yeah, that makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, don't ride your bicycle drunk.
Except that I hate getting up at 6 a.m.
It's an indoor bike. It doesn't go anywhere. So
still don't ride that drunk.
Yeah, you'll end up sideways on it. You're like popping wheelies.
Sideways on the ground, still pedaling when Patrick finds you.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I can't sit in a dinette chair drunk. Like, how are you gonna sit on a bike drunk?
Yeah. My concern is that you'll get drunk, you'll jump on the bike and think, I should freestyle today. And then you're like on the pegs.
You know what would be a good idea? Downhill as fast as I can.
Hey, Karen, do you want to explain to Potato Man the Karen?
Oh, yeah. Potato Man would like to know who is this Karen you speak of.
Yeah.
Oh, that was me. What? Oh, God. 2 months ago now. Drunk on a Friday night because I found a bottle of rum in my room.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I think I came in, I don't think I was there at the beginning. I think I came in a few minutes in and didn't catch the question, so I just put none of the above.
Yeah. And we thought that was a brilliant innovation, but we decided to call it a Karen because there was a little confusion. Would none of the above be just the answers above it or those types of things? So instead,
it's the bidding $1 of trivia.
It is.
It is essentially. It is when you throw a Karen, you're basically saying that you believe that nobody else is going to get it right, and if you are correct, you get a point, even though you don't know what the right answer is. But if you get it, if somebody else does get it correct, then you lose a point. So it's a little bit of a gamble. Craig says it's difficult to crash a stationary bike, but not impossible. There you go.
Potato Man has a love message for Karen.
Yeah.
Yes, Karen, I like. Rum good.
There you go. You have a fan. Let's move on to question number 6.
Question number 6. What country first produced the Panama hat? Spoiler alert, the answer is not Panama.
Is it Panama?
No.
Is it Panamanian?
No.
Is it Panama? Dun, dun,
No.
dun. No. Is it jump? Might as well jump. Is it just anything? No, it's not. Okay. I thought maybe all Van Halen songs were also countries.
Pretty.
Oh, goodness. All right, so get your answers in. 30 seconds left on the clock.
It makes me think of, I want to hear a cover of Africa in the style of Panama.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that would be, then you'd be combining 2 different countries. That'd be good.
Oh my God, Potato Man, that's so good. Potato Man.
What did Potato Man say?
Well, if it's not Panama, it must be hat.
Seems like a fair assessment for me. I'm in. All right, let's go to the chat. We'll wait for Facebook to
So
go.
tomorrow, I'm getting my blood work done.
Okay.
My annual blood work for my cholesterol, my A1C, and it's got a CBC in there.
Mhm.
All the good things that especially your cardiologist would like to know about.
Are they also changing the filter?
I hope so.
Okay.
It's like gunky.
Yeah. You have to do that
Uh,
every 3,000 miles.
So I'm trying to eat as unreasonably as possible today to really get a jump start on that blood work.
Absolutely. You want to high end it, right? So that you get the good drugs.
I ate oatmeal. That's good for your cholesterol.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else I've eaten today has been garbage.
Butter. It was an all butter day
Yeah, I
today.
had a whole bowl of vegetables for lunch, actually.
Oh, all right. Looks like we've got a lot of different answers that came in. Karen said Cube.
Cube.
Yeah, just the country of Cube. It's a very square country. I think it's probably near Colorado.
It's an enclave in IKEA.
It's Colorado.
It's where the Borg are.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, you assimilation is definitely their manner of what is it when you immigrate, when you emigrate there? That's how it works. Hatland, says Ian. So very similar. Ian and Potato Man both have a very similar take on this. Oh no, looks like Karen has corrected it to Cuba, which is like cube, but with a little more flair at the end. Cube.
I think that might be Russian.
Ecuador. We've got Oz. We've got Costa Rica, United States, and another Ecuador. And there's somebody whose sound is bouncing back at us, just so you know, over on the meeting. All right, so what is the correct answer?
Ecuador.
That's not the song. That's not how that goes. All right, so first one who got that was Danny. And Emily followed suit, and so did Nico and Mordecai. So points around for those folks. Everybody else, unfortunately, although hat was probably a really good answer, was not the correct answer. So we'll move on to question number 7.
Question number 7. What was Albert Einstein's occupation when he published a scientific paper in March 1905 saying that the flow of time is relative to your speed?
Oh, I know this one. Hairstylist. He went on to do that later, too. Just his own. It was No? Is that not right? I feel like that's really probably true.
Stop guessing.
Why?
You'll give away all the wrong answers.
I'm smart about it. All right. Let's see. We've got a bunch of different answers. Oh, Ian has an answer.
Porn star.
Yes. He seems very proud of that one and has grown a mustache to support it. All right. So let's see. Maybe I will be Ian. Oh, my goodness. Potato Man is going to be Ian.
That has a slightly serial killer vibe to it.
He's going to wear Ian as...
A suit.
I've heard that Ian's hide is very strong and you can wear it to rob banks. That's what I've heard. So, I have a pan hat for when I'm in my potato field. Does that count?
Like you wear a pan on your head?
A Panamanian.
It's a bedpan. He just doesn't know the right name.
Oh no. Don't wear that on your head. All right, time is up. Let's go to the chat and see what people put in. It looks like some people saying patent officer, porn star, mustache twirler. Those are like the main ones that people went. Potato Man has an answer.
Well, if my donkey is as fast as my ass, the dog is slower than pigeon.
I believe we have a math teacher on the line who could verify that. Is that correct?
Negativo.
No. All right. I felt like that was a math question, like a word problem that I just wasn't familiar with. All right. So let's move on to the answer. What is the correct answer for this?
Patent clerk. I will also accept patent officer, patent office clerk.
Yeah.
Patently clerk.
Would you just say patently you would accept anything with patent in it?
Pretty much.
Okay. All right. So there it is. Patent. General patent.
When you said that.
Patent Oswald. She would accept that as well. Oh, Emily got frozen. Oh, no. Emily has been attacked by aliens and is no longer... Oh, there she's back. Okay, she's back. Everyone, we're fine. I was concerned. What were you saying, Emily?
I said I just realized from that question that I have no idea what that occupation for a person who does physics it's called, because it's not a physician, clearly.
Physicist.
There we go. I can't remember. God, I was like sitting there, physician?
Physician.
Not it.
Physicalist?
And I'm not even drinking yet.
Physicist.
Oh, that brings up a good point. We should definitely spin the wheel of shots.
Oh, should we?
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. All right. So the Wheel of Fate will tell us if we need shots. All right, everybody. Here we go. Going to the Wheel of Fate. It was called by Caitlin, of all people. Let's see.
Kind of ironic.
Let's see what is...
I embrace the irony.
Shots or drinks or whatever. Yeah, go ahead, everybody. Take a drink. It is a Friday.
Craig says, I knew he worked at the patent office, but couldn't think of the job title, so I just verbed the location.
All right. Let's go on to question number 8. We're actually not doing bad time-wise. It feels like a complete insanity is happening, but it's 7:42, and we're at question number 8. We somehow did all right.
I'm drinking now because I just saw the Wheel of Fate's answer.
That's fair. Yeah, definitely need to do that. All right, so question number 8 is...
Who was the Roman god of the sky and weather?
I
this
believe...
one should anger Craig because he's really into the Greek gods.
Yeah. Well, this is the sun god, so it's Ra, right?
Oh, I never texted Craig the picture of the Theme Thursday answers. So at the bottom of, I have this document, and I write out the questions and the answers. And then on Thursdays, I write Theme Thursday. And then under that, I write what the theme is. And yesterday, it said World Capitals, comma, sorry, Craig.
Yep. That was true. Fact, I can attest to it. All right, who was the Roman god of sky and weather? We've got 20 seconds left. That person got like a lot of leeway over things, right? Like that particular god. Because I feel like the Romans had gods that were like far less than that. Like, wasn't there like a god of strawberries or something like that? Like, and this one got like the sky and all weather, and there was like the god of small pebbles going like, what the fuck? I got pebbles.
Either Catholicism and their saints or paganism.
Yeah. Yeah. You can get really screwed on some of these because they give away all the good ones early. And so if you come to the religion later on, if you're like a Catholic saint or something, you end up being like the patron saint of teddy bears. And like that's all that's left because everything else has been.
I'd totally be the patron saint of teddy bears.
No, you would not because of the things that you've done to teddy bears.
Not with that mustache.
Yeah. Just saying. On the grand scheme of things, you have to have been nice to teddy bears, I feel like.
Well, my friend Kevin has a plane with what?
To lure children into vans all the time.
Yep, see, there it is. That was where it went.
Well, my friend Kevin has a plane with water pipes to produce rain. So Kevin, he is the best.
Yeah.
So Wheel said yes shots, right?
Yes.
Yes, it did. Look, oh, we got a shot. All right. What is this one? That looks like a.
This is Suntory Toki Japanese whiskey.
Oh, a Japanese whiskey.
Chris calls is fancy.
Very similar to a Kentucky rum. All right, so
Florida?
Yes, exactly. One of those South African vodkas that people don't talk about.
This vodka is from Modesto, California.
Oh, well, very
South
fancy.
African vodka? Don't be saying anything nasty about South African vodka.
I'm not saying anything nasty. I'm just saying that it's very similar to
It's very unique.
Japanese
The only
whiskey.
liquor I know that has to be like region locked is like either champagne or
Bourbon.
Tennessee whiskey.
Bourbon.
Yeah, I think bourbon has to be.
It has to be from Kentucky.
Irish whiskey
It
also.
actually have to be from Kentucky. It just has to have ingredients that the ingredient mix only makes financial sense to make if you're in Kentucky.
Is that true? Okay.
I think,
I went on the
actually, I
bourbon
think
trail
he's closer
3
to the truth
times.
than he thinks.
That sounds like complete BS is what that sounds like. That sounds like,
Well, it is Ian.
yeah,
Or you can save it for my trivia answer for tomorrow.
yeah, perhaps you save it for your trivia question, but I have a feeling that's complete BS. Because that sounds a lot like what a dad would say to a kid when the kid's like, "Hey, why are old pictures black and white?" And the dad's like, "Well, because back then the world was black and white." Like that's what that sounds like.
According to Wikipedia, bourbon has to be made in America and at least 51% corn.
It can be made anywhere. It just can't be called bourbon unless it's made in
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Irish whiskey.
It's actually a very common
You
question
are
in
all
small children.
wrong.
Ian is yelling at us
This is why I don't drink
while staring.
all over my face.
Ian's staring at something else, yelling that we're wrong. What are you doing? You're
Sewing machine.
sewing and yelling that we're wrong. You're all wrong. I'm making pants. All right. What was the correct answer for this last one?
Jupiter, the counterpart to Zeus.
Interesting. Oh, okay. There you go. Also named after a planet. A lot of people don't know that. Let's move on to the second to last question, which is question number 9.
Question number 9. Who predicted that everyone would have their 15 minutes of fame?
Who is that person? Nico believes it was Gunter that said that.
Spoiler alert, that's not correct.
It is not correct? Oh, that's weird. I'm not even familiar with Gunter. So I feel like that's come into fruition a bit more now, right? Like back in the day, it was not so much the case, but now far more. Everybody literally just gets like one afternoon of their like viral video and then done. That's it. Let's see. Ian has guessed me. I was the one who said that. I predicted
You
it.
do not get a point for tagging Keith.
That is not how that
You
works.
say he had to predict it first.
Oh yeah.
He did it like 3 minutes ago.
I didn't predict it. We just read the question. That's different.
And that was me,
Yeah,
not Keith.
I'm just saying. Let's see. Melissa went with Bob Barker. We've got some Andy Warhols. We've got a Walter Cronkite, Citizen Soldier. All right, this is interesting. This has gone a little wider than I thought it might. Time is up, so we're going to go over to the chat and see what people ended up answering. See if there are any other additional ones. But it seems like, if I'm looking at it, Andy Warhol is the far and away favorite of all these. So we'll see if that's the correct answer once Facebook has caught up. Let's see. Oh, Danny left us and is now back. Oh, good. But Karen is still gone. Karen's... Oh, no. What were you doing? She's...
Pull your bag off my floor.
I was getting my hand lotion.
This is such a strange show, I have to say. All right.
I'm doing other things.
Got things to do. I can't focus on trivia. I already got a t-shirt. TikTok founder ByteDance, aka China. That's what Nico has gone with. All right, what is the correct answer, Caitlin?
Andy Warhol.
It is Andy Warhol, at least first popularized that particular statement. All right, this is it, everybody. The last question of the night.
Hallelujah.
Oh, Lord Almighty. Let's do this. Question number 10, and it's 750. Look, we did so good. All right, question 10 is...
In total, how many golden rings did my true love give to me during the carol The 12 Days of Christmas?
So in total, like, if the rings were given...
In total, how many golden rings did my true love give to me during the...
Twinkle and doing crap.
No, and I'm singing the song.
Yeah. Right now, everyone's head right now is going, 5 golden rings! But are there other rings? Because let's see what happens, and then do the lords who are leaping have rings on? Do we know if
Patrick, you
Yeah,
made me
you
second guess myself. Like, oh my! I was just like, am I wrong?
I'm gonna need to know how many dreidels get spung in the dreidel song after this.
See, everybody voted on me, and that was a mistake.
My autistic little brain is spinning round and round and round right now looking at this question.
Yeah, but that's how rings work. They're round and round and round.
I know, but it's scary when my autistic brain starts going.
The second I hit 5, I decided that's too easy of a question for Friday. So
Yeah, maybe.
thought it when I should have been overthinking it.
Potato Man says, I don't believe anyone should be famous. We should be like potatoes, all the same, beautiful and dirty. Are you dirty, Potato Man?
I think I'm gonna get that tattooed on my body, actually.
Oh, there you go.
I don't have any tattoos, but I think it would go nicely right here.
Yeah, that is. No one should be famous. We should all be like potatoes, all the same, beautiful and dirty.
I am a tiny potato. I can do the thing.
I can be
What type?
so much. I said, and delicious.
Oh, yeah. What?
So many different ways.
So many different ways. What type of potato would you be, Nico? Are you like a fingerling?
Yeah, I'm tiny potato.
Yeah. All right.
Or a waffle fry, because waffle fries are amazing.
That's all you want in life, is just to be a waffle fry.
Or a
Can I? There is only one type of potatoes that is superior to waffle fries.
What's that?
The tornado potato.
What's a tornado potato?
Oh, it's the one they do on a stick. So you take it.
It's the long one on the stick, where basically they do a spiral cut down the entirety of a potato.
Oh,
fry it.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
You put it on a stick and you can eat it at the boardwalk.
Yeah. No, I've seen that. Okay.
But what about McDonald's fries way back when they actually used to cook them in lard?
That was delicious.
You know what is an old school McDonald's thing that like snuck away that was really good? Was the old apple pies when they actually fried them.
Yeah.
Oh, those were good.
Oh, so good.
Or ice cream machines when they worked.
Right, when you could get a milkshake because they weren't always out.
That's like a known thing, right? Because I used to go to McDonald's all the time. Be like, can I get a cone? They're like, no.
Nah, that's there for decoration.
Mom is lactose intolerant, and she was like, "Oh, that ice cream's my favorite because I don't have any issues with it at all." And I'm like, "Oh, so it's not made of any sort of milk product?" She's like, "Oh, I don't think so."
I think it's
News to me.
I think it's actually frozen yogurt, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it must be some non-dairy something because she has no issues with the McDonald's ice cream.
All right, so this
Like
was a tricky.
dried milk food powder
Yeah,
product.
it's probably. All right, so this was a very tricky question for some folks. We got a lot of different answers, everywhere from 5, all the way up to somebody saying no wait 40, to 50, all the way up to 50. So, what is the correct answer?
40.
40 is the correct answer. How did you get to that?
What was the question?
So, if you go from the 12th day of Christmas, you have 5 rings. Then the 11th day of Christmas, the 10th day of Christmas, the 9th day of Christmas, the 8th day of Christmas, the 7th day of Christmas, the 6th day of Christmas, and the 5th day of Christmas. You have 5 golden rings. That's 8 times 5 is 40.
But there really is there's only one Christmas though, right? Like there's 7 days of Hanukkah, but there is only one day of Christmas.
Technically, there's 12 days of Christmas.
Actually, there's 12 days of Christmas.
Definitely
So in the religious calendar, there's 12 days. We just celebrate the first day because people are dicks.
But
And
what
don't pay
about,
attention
isn't
to
there
the other
also
one.
like the Orthodox Christians, the Russians, they have
Well,
like,
isn't it the Three Kings Day is the last day of Christmas?
The Epiphany is the beginning of the new.
I'm Catholic, but I don't know any of this shit, so
I'm a seminary student, so I'm required to know all of this to sound smart.
Yeah.
and that mask looks amazing.
Thank you. It's for a friend of mine, so I have to wash it first.
Nice.
You mean if you didn't like
I don't
them?
know what to do with this. Don't make it.
All right, so that's the show. We just need to do shares now. PJ's heading out. See, look at that. Patrick on his way
Good
out. Emily gets a point. Nico gets a point. Craig gets a point. And Trey gets a point.
I wasn't paying attention to anything you just said.
That's fair. That is absolutely fair. Emily has gone on to the Mr. Potato bandwagon, I believe. The Potato Man bandwagon, I should say.
Emily, Nico, Craig, and who?
Emily, Nico, Craig, and Trey. All getting points for sharing the show. Thank you for doing that, by the way. That is really appreciated. And now we'll go check our hosts over on Twitch. Emily gets a point. Princess Fussy Pants right over there. You see that on Twitch if you want to see her streaming. She might be streaming later tonight. Old Guy Gaming Time, a good friend of mine, Mike, also might be streaming tonight if you are looking for something to watch. Trey, Patrick, and Close Calls all get points as well. All right. You're welcome for a very good show, Patrick. We're very entertaining.
You're very awesome.
Yes, you're lucky we are here.
We are extremely great.
You're so graced by our presence. Let's get a winner.
Holy shit.
What?
Happened again.
What happened again?
The winner was determined by 1 share.
1 share has separated the first and second players today. Who is our winner?
Emily.
Emily has won.
Beat Close Calls by 1 point.
Oh, she keeps getting you.
Again.
Oh, dagger.
it doesn't matter. I've got like 60 points from the Wager Wednesday.
You have 93 points from the Wager Wednesday,
Yeah.
just for the record.
Yeah, a lot of them. Emily, what did you say?
I said I already have a T-shirt. So.
All right.
So we have to figure out who needs to get their t-shirt shipped. I think Patrick, Nico, and Mordecai need their t-shirts shipped to them.
Yep, I think that is correct. I believe that is
I
true.
wore mine the
Ian
other day.
also needs
Patrick
one.
was super jealous. I'm just like, man, you gotta wait until it's an appropriate time to go to the post office. Like,
Yeah.
You can wait. We're not in a hurry. These
No.
are all going to Maryland. So maybe you should just send it to a general post office between Columbia and Annapolis, and we'll just meet there.
we
I
just
mean, I'm at home, so I've been wearing the same shirt for 2 weeks. I don't need another shirt for September.
I thought you would end up using it as shorts that fit.
Why would I do that? Life is
I got
so
a hand
good in
delivery.
big shorts.
Life is too short to wear pants, man. I mean, what are you doing?
Potato Man wants to know if we gamble tonight. We do not. That's a Wager Wednesday
No
thing.
gambling.
Yeah, not tonight. Tonight it is a free-for-all Friday where everybody got to be on the show, assuming who wanted to be on the show. And so these are all of our lovely contestants. So that is it. That is the show, everybody. What's that, Nico?
Tell them what we do tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow everybody brings a question. So the first 5 people to the show get to actually bring their questions. Oh, first 10 people. Sorry.
What makes a bourbon really a bourbon?
Yeah, I would say probably whatever Ian is going to tell us it is. So there we have it. Tomorrow, a submission Saturday where the first 10 people into the chat hopefully will have questions and we'll provide them. And we will just follow along. We get to play along tomorrow, which is a lot of fun. So let's see. Emily, you get an acceptance speech and what color you want the studio next show tomorrow. While we're waiting on that, I am going to go through all the business. By the way, these are the things that other people on YouTube and stuff say all the time, constantly, usually at the beginning of their videos. I'm just going to say it now while we're waiting, which is, hey, subscribe and follow and turn on notifications so that we can be your friend and you can come back, because we usually do this at 7 o'clock each night as long as we have enough people. But sometimes we're a little early, sometimes we're a little late, so you'll probably want to turn on your notifications if we can't do the show for some reason, because either we do not have enough people, because we do need at least 10 people to do this, or there's some type of scheduling issue or there's some type of technical issue. We will post that up to our social media, so follow us at A Wasted Hour on Twitter and Another Wasted Hour on Instagram and Facebook. We even have a secret group called Another Wasted Group where we talk about the show and how we might make changes to it and what the future of it might look like. So join us there as well. If you're not aware, all of this is actually born from a podcast called Another Wasted Hour. It is, it does have trivia. We made a little game show for our guests called Please God Just Get One Right. Harder trivia questions, I will argue, in most cases. But we also have a lot of comedy, some crazy news, and you'll be exposed to artists and musicians from the Washington, D.C. area. Lots of very talented people that you probably never have heard of before. Go check it out. It's available on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, and just about anywhere else podcasts are available. Just search for Another Wasted Hour. Subscribe. Give us a review if you enjoy it, and some stars if the platform allows for it. We would appreciate your support there. So it looks like we do have an acceptance speech. Would you like to read it?
Thank you for having a great show. I love trivia, and I have a bunch of fun. And my eyes just got really blurry. And I love that I've met so many great people. Winning is fun, too.
There you go. Thank you for being here, Emily. We appreciate you. And it looks like we're going to go with Fuchsia tomorrow. One last Wheel of Shots has been asked. Well, in that case, sounds like we need to go to the Wheel of Shots! Wheel of Shots, whatever. It's the Wheel of
They're all
Fate.
like, I'm pouring this bitch and drinking it no matter what you say.
Let's see
Look at
what the
'em.
wheel
Look at 'em.
says. It's going to say no.
It's gonna say no.
Do it anyway. Everyone, that's the show.
No means yes. Do it.
No, let's not spread that. That's a bad thing to say. Let's not do that at all. But everyone, enjoy your weekend. We will be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I believe that is it. So everybody, until
You should make a Wheel of Shots specifically that just everything is yes.
that might be a thing we need to do.
No.
And one no. Just for
And a couple doubles.
Like Russian roulette of shots.
Yes, one double, like two-fisted.
Yes.
You all know you're pouring doubles anyway.
Yes. No means
The
yes.
one we have now.
I have a
No
I have a
is
wine
one.
glass
Yes
that
is
is-
two.
Mm.
I literally have a wine glass that is graduated cylinder, so I can measure precisely. So single shot at a time.
Perfect.
All right. So that is it, everybody. So until 7 o'clock tomorrow, everybody stay safe, stay healthy. And don't forget to, if you go out, take the precautions so that you stay healthy. We want you to be back here. We'll miss you if you're not. And shout out to all the people who have been essential workers through all of this. I know that that's been probably kind of scary and weird, and we just appreciate it. So that is it. Until tomorrow. What is the last word of the day?
Moist.
Oh, fucking no. Moist.
Moist.
Somebody just pinged me about work at 8 o'clock on a Friday. So,
Well,
Logica.
well, I know that this show has probably left you moist because of all the shots, right? There's a lot of liquid there. So until
Called a moist bird, actually.
moist birds.
God.
All right, everybody. We will see you tomorrow. Good night.